Have y'all seen that Naked Attraction game show?
No.
There's
Sounds
a
familiar,
new game show on HBO Max. It is called Naked Attraction. It starts off. This is the concept. You see these pods.
I haven't
Oh,
watched it, but
yeah.
You
know
see
what
these
it is.
pods.
Yeah.
You start by seeing someone's dick or. That's the first thing. Like one lucky person.
That's some better vernacular,
It's
dog.
past
What's
5
the matter
minutes.
with you?
You start by like seeing their dick or pussy first.
Yeah, well, like, think of something. He's giving you advice on how to be a better broadcaster / human being.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hey, you start by seeing you start by getting a good look at their gas. No, don't say that.
So you view their genitalia.
Yeah.
This one's real spread open.
Yeah. The first thing you see is their bits. I get it. You get a window to their.
Cash and prizes.
I made a mistake. I apologize.
You
take
see,
it back.
you euphemism of some kind. You just see.
So that's the first thing they see, and then they pick. Okay, I want to talk to
we
that
see.
person. What?
I think that's the first thing we see.
It's the first thing the contestant sees. too.
Yeah, like one lucky person gets to choose out of these, eligible bachelors and
Cash and
bachelorettes.
prizes. Cash and prizes.
Yeah. So that's what they start off with. It's just soft or, for a lady just there,
Just one that's just dripping wet. I love it so much. I love being here.
I'm so excited.
And in each round, they ask a set of questions. They're not allowed to talk, but they just ask the contestant, like, hey, what do you like about their body? And then each round, it goes up a little bit more. It goes to their midsection. The last thing they see is their face. And then the final round, they actually get to talk. And it's just bizarre.
Are they all busted ass faces?
It's crazy. It's wild. You should really check it out.
How many episodes have you watched of these?
I saw one.
Yeah.
Whole
I saw
season.
two. I saw two. This girl showed me this episode, and I was like, that's crazy.
Surprised you didn't binge it.
No.
It's got everything you like.
No, because they have potential to do awesome shit, but the way they do it, like they could have, done a lot of better.
Could have made it
things with
spicier.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? So it was blurred out for you, but
No, it's blurred out. That was just a safe search on the internet.
so they show that. On
Yeah, they
TV?
actually show.
I thought it's on Max, but
Yeah, it's
like
HBO Max.
like Naked and Afraid. They have to blur it out. They don't do that.
They
for
do
this?
not blur this out at all, so you get to see who's and ha's and.
yeah, there you go.
It's a lot better than what you were saying before.
You can see all the blips and bleeps.
And you knew that going in, and you're like, let's give this a shot.
No, she showed me it.
Yeah.
She showed me it. I'm like, all right, cool, let's watch this.
Women love that show.
You're into this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. She showed me it, and I was like, damn.
She's like, these are my ideas of good penises.
Yes.
And you're like,
But
all
they're
right.
not. If I must say, they're not. They're all soft and embarrassing. Like, listen, I would not be on that show because I'm a grower, not a shower. You know what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
same thing.
It's. I know. I couldn't do that. Like, would you be able to do that? Would you be able to be
No.
on that game show? Like, yeah. It's
I don't
wild.
even go to the pool with my shirt off. Like,
I wouldn't do it. It started in the middle of my thigh. By the way, it's still, no.
Raise your basketball shorts higher. I wouldn't even do that. Yeah, but it's so embarrassing because they get like.
But would you do it? Would you do like Naked and Afraid?
I mean, I would not survive. Like I would be the first one to go. I'd be the first one to go home. I would, but yeah, who cares?
Could you
If
make a
I,
day?
if I have a satchel covering it, I'm comfortable. Like if I can cover it with something, that's fine. But like I'm not just gonna be.
Yeah, Naked and Afraid. It's not even about being like seen by people. It's just like I want to be out in the woods naked.
Yeah.
I don't need my holes all exposed to the world, to the
Bugs
nature.
and-
Yeah,
Ants crawling.
yeah. I guess that's what I'm most afraid of.
You don't realize how afraid you are of ants until one can crawl in
Yeah.
starfish. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I just.
What
like,
do you call for that? A Terminator? A doctor?
Starfish.
I got beetles in my butthole.
Yeah, I just couldn't do like no sandals, dude. Like they have no like
Yeah.
feet protection. Like
Stuck
I would
on
do like the
rocks.
negative. Like if like the crew, I was like, all right, man, get your laughs out, whatever. But like just knowing,
As soon as you gotta start taking clothes off.
yeah.
All right, wrap it up. Hurry up.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. All
Let's
right.
get this roast out of the way.
Exactly.
Knowing that it would be blurred for everybody else, I'll be like, all right, whatever. But I was like, no sandals, no.
Yeah. It's the uncomfortableness of it more than the embarrassment of it.
I hate the woods to begin with, and I don't
not a
like
fan
being
either.
naked. Yeah. So that's 0 for 2. I ain't doing that shit. I mean, props to Governor for actually being able to do it. But that ain't in my future.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a TV show called Naked at Work.
Standing at the copy machine.
Yeah, that's not even sexual. Just like, how long can you be naked at work before you want to kill yourself? Just
Printer's out of ink. Is anyone going to change this?
yeah,
You got to bend over.
Whatever
You
you
gotta
do, shit
bend
like,
over
you're
and
like, oh, I forgot my wallet. Like,
yeah.
You got to put the paper.
I don't have pockets. I gotta carry everything in my hand.
naked and work.
You got to bend over to replace the water jug. It's just like, you got to pick this. It's like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, having to see everyone with exposed assholes when they're just doing regular shit. Like, oh god.
Imagine doing like your midday stretch. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you ever have like those people who would do like calisthenics at their desk and shit, and then imagine that same piece of shit just fucking junk flopping around and he's doing lunges.
just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, doing push-ups, but like he does, like whenever it touches, he goes back up. Like, you know,
Yeah, just seeing his balls always on the ground. Just like, what's going on there? I don't think this floor is level.
gravity has not been good to you.
They did the Barely Naked and Afraid comedy show where they had to do like comedy in their seat.
Don't they do that
Sheath.
like at Skanks or something?
Sheath.
They do naked.
They'd have naked roast at Skanks.
Yeah.
Skank Fest.
Yeah,
They've
Skank Fest.
had naked comedy shows, but they stopped doing them because it was a fad and no one really cared. Also, it's hard to do that at a venue where it's like we're gonna have people naked on stage. And sometimes I think even the audience was naked on some of them.
Was that like you got to sign like releases or forms and
No,
stuff from
one's-
the
none of
company
them were
owners?
filmed,
Or
but it's just like no one really wants to have a bunch of naked asses on their chairs. I think so.
Oh, didn't even think about that part,
I
dude.
didn't think about the
as
chairs,
a business
dude.
owner, yeah, like no.
Dude,
Yeah,
these
dude.
fucking old balls.
Like you ever see those photos that people put on Instagram where it's like obviously someone had sex on this table because there's like a weird ass imprint on there, and it's like it's that, but in all your furniture.
Dude, I'd be afraid to trust a fart.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That's straight up coming.
Yeah.
I was on.
Yeah, exactly. Naked and at work. People are still farting. It's just there's no barrier to entry there. It's just
Fucking
all out in the world.
Old Patty doing the old leg up.
Dude, I remember because I worked from home for almost 2 years and then going back to work and shit. And it took me a little while to adjust to being back in the office and remembering
Being around
don't
people.
fart.
Yeah.
Because I was just
Put your pants on.
I was like, damn, dude, did I fucking just fart?
Do it in a hallway. Do it while you're walking. Just dust crop someone. You know what I mean?
No, just like because you get so used to like just being free with it.
you
Like
fart, you
don't-
gotta move.
You don't have to hold it. But yeah, like the first day back, I was like farting and I was like, fuck, dude, that's embarrassing.
You had headphones on. Oh shit! I just realized.
I was like, huh? What?
Dude, that's gotta. I've like, they made my big brother work 5 days a week. He used to work 4 days a week. He was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Those bastards.
But like, I bet you, he would quit. He would pull a Patty if they made him go back to work, like in the office.
Yeah, but it took me a year to do it though. I was like, I'm gonna
Talking
quit.
about it, and talking about it for a little bit.
I
Yeah,
swear to God, I'm gonna quit if you don't let me go back home.
and it just fell on deaf
All right,
ears.
Yeah, they're like, go ahead, quit, man.
Did you put it 2 weeks in?
Yeah, I put 2 weeks in.
All right, keep the relationship
I just
fresh.
saw at his desk everything was packed. What's going on here?
Yeah,
The country coffee.
Country needs me.
You're the fucking MacGruber.
what do you mean you're interviewing new employees? What the fuck?
My
But nah,
desk is still warm.
I was gonna walk out, and then I did the 2 weeks because I found out like if you come back within like 6 months, like they'll just like put you back in the system. Like you just call and say, hey, can I have my job back? And they're like, yeah, all right, come on.
Keep doing this every.
As long as you leave on good terms. So I was like, all right, I'll give you
Wow.
2 weeks.
What a great company.
Yeah.
Like you just call, hey, I made a mistake.
So
Just
right
like
now-
get
yeah.
back with your ex.
Right now, I'm just
I'm
taking
sorry.
a mental break.
Yeah.
You know?
Take a break.
We
from
were
you.
on a break.
It's not you, it's me.
I was like, how hard can you use that? Like, how often?
What do you mean?
Like, is it like good for once
Is
a
that like
year?
a one-time thing?
I would assume so. You
Right.
couldn't you couldn't come back and then but yeah. But after 6 weeks, they'll kick you out of the system.
6
again.
weeks or 6
Oh,
months?
6 months. 6
All right.
months.
I have an on and off again relationship with my job.
And so one time thing, yeah, like you can see what's out there, but you'll be back. You'll be back.
Grass ain't always greener, homie.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. It's so crazy, like the day job thing when you don't have it, like your mind just frees up of everything. Because like I was just so like burned out just from the drive itself. Because I like it's about a half-hour drive, an hour round trip. Do the fucking 8-hour bullshit. Like you're numb. You're just going through the motions the whole time. When you don't have that, like you get a lot of thinking done. It's not all good thinking, but you get a lot of shit done, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
when you
like-
break your routine, you don't have that distraction of a 9 to 5. You're just
Like I mean, I'm still like baseline is still a sad guy, but I mean, I'm not miserable like I was when you have to go to the fucking.
You're climbing up, dog.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I feel good for my base level. You know what I mean? But also, I'm probably gonna have to go back in 4 months.
You've already been gone 2 months.
Yeah, dude. 2-3 months.
yo.
Better save that date on the calendar just in
I
case.
know. Gotta circle that date.
I'm sorry, you're at 6 months and 1 day. You missed the cutoff.
Yeah, I gotta call and like check in on them. Like, say, hey, where am I at with my months?
What was the worst job you ever had, Mike? What was the worst job you
YKWD's
ever had?
producer.
Dude,
I worked at an Arby's for a day when I was like 19.
A day?
A day.
Damn.
I worked at fast food restaurant job.
I worked at Subway for like 46 minutes.
Still got a W-2 for it.
I got a check later, like a week later, from $6. On Subway with it.
All I did was the first day of training, just like how to cut the meat and do the bullshit in the back and how to close. And the girl showing me how to do shit like toward the end of the night. And this is how, like, you gotta make sure you wear this glove, like some fucking giant metal glove when you slice their shitty meat. And she's in the middle of explaining it, and she's like, "You're not gonna come back tomorrow, are you?"
Why, like you were just checked out the whole time?
Yeah, I'm just like pretending to listen, and I was like, "Huh? Oh no, I'm totally gonna be like, why? Why would I not come back?" Well, just totally didn't come back.
Dude.
I took
She
that as-
read it.
I took that as a sign. It's like I wasn't even. You know what? I shouldn't come back. You're
Yeah.
right. I want to be these people who are here.
I worked at McDonald's. That was like my only like real fast food.
For a day?
No, I mean I put in time,
Yeah.
like 2 months, dude.
Yeah.
During the summer, because you can't work during the week. Because I was 15, so you have to be out of there by 5 o'clock. And on the weekends you can only work 8 hours. So I couldn't. It wasn't even good money. It was boring. It
No, it wasn't
sucked.
good
Minimum
money.
wage.
Yeah.
It was so. I remember that was like the first time. Like, I mean, it's happened a lot since then. But like, I got brought into an office, and the manager was like, I know you might see this as like your Mickey D's job, but I pay my bills with this. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, whenever they hit you with that.
I was like,
take that
I-
That's
seriously.
sad.
I was like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be an idiot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
pissed so many people off.
You don't need a manager to like that. The owner says that shit, but it's like, yeah, pay your fucking people more. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're the manager. Like, you should have better aspirations, guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're here too. How about we all just not give a shit? Like, what?
know.
You get paid more if we.
Collectively.
Yeah, dude.
You get paid more if we sell more fucking. No, you get paid the same shitty wage. Who cares? Let's just make sure we don't. Let's make sure we clean up after we're done. That's all we got to do.
Yeah.
Fast food workers take their job too seriously. I saw a viral video of a fast food worker shoot at someone in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
There's this video of a fast food worker like shooting somebody that was in the drive-thru that gave him attitude or something, and he just
While he was ordering, he gave him attitude.
yeah, like
No,
and
I
then
think she messed up the drink or something, and he
something.
pulled up. It was
He
like,
pulls up.
hey, the drink is wrong,
starts popping off,
and then she starts,
and
and
then
he drove off.
You see the like shooting. At
No, I
them
think it was
as
in
they're driving
Houston.
off.
That tracks.
One, and he had like 2 little girls with him.
Wait, the driver was shooting?
No, the fast
worker.
food
The
worker
worker
was
was
shooting
shooting.
at them
What?
while they're in the drive-thru.
That's crazy, dude.
Waffle House has a drive-thru now.
Waffle House?
No.
I mean, that's just expected.
This is Houston.
Waffle House, the employees are all exposed. Like, there's no back.
I
No,
love
that's it,
that.
yeah.
I love
I
that.
do
You
love it.
see everything.
Yeah.
You know? That
Yeah.
puts them on like notice.
No,
Like,
they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then I do the same shit that I got fired at Denny's for. I'm just, now you can see me. I'm going to smoke and cook your eggs. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Can I fuck off?
Yeah. I have one of those covered his mother. You're gonna have the way I fucking make it, motherfucker. Okay.
You can have the way I make them.
And so they're funny.
Tell me how to make your shit.
You ever
You
seen
wanna
that?
come back? You do it your goddamn self. I don't give a fuck.
There's no eggs over medium, dog. It's scrambled.
You ever see
Yeah,
that,
my real name
movie,
here.
Waiting? That movie,
Yeah.
Waiting?
Oh, yeah.
Where that chick, she's the angry chick. She's like all angry in the back, and then she turns it on like
Yeah.
to go to the customers. The Waffle House employees, they'll do it, but like they'll just like turn. They'll like be icy, like this motherfucker wants fucking.
Like,
Covered in
right here.
smart.
But like, you see that, like you'll see like their face change,
Like
like
you're
in
not there.
seconds, like we're
Yeah.
not there. It's
Yeah,
like
that's-
I still see you,
I
man.
respect it.
Yeah.
I gotta respect
The best
That
line
was a
is when
walk.
she freaks out on him. When he was like, "Hey, if you ever need to talk, I'm here for you." She's like, "Thanks, Deacon. I really appreciate that. But what I really need you to do," she goes, "Wash the fucking dishes and shut the fuck up."
Yeah, dude.
she was talking. There's one person she's like, "Fucking bitch, ordered a milkshake."
I used to work at Sonic, and like we would not like to make milkshakes too. We'd be like, "Shit's broken." Sometimes, because it was like during the summer, and there was a special, so like everybody was wanting them. At one point, we were just like, "It's broken, dude. We'll do every other one. Fuck this. It's
Yeah.
too much."
Did you work at Sonic so you could rollerblade?
He got recruited. I just saw him doing backwards in lines on the street. Doop, 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 doop,
You got
doop,
talent,
doop.
kid. We're taking you to the tops.
You got what it takes.
Dude,
No more in the back for you.
Can you do that while holding a tray?
dude, the girl I'm talking to right now, she used
his
to
name?
roller derby. She used to be a roller derby girl.
The religious?
Yeah, God, woman of God. She used to be
Really?
a roller derby girl.
Is she tough?
No, she's like small, petite. She was like the fastest one. She said, I was like,
Dude, she'll fuck him up.
Yeah. When I think of roller derby, I think of like tough
yeah,
chicks.
me too.
I think of Holly.
There's positions. So there's like the one who has to do the circles. They have to be fast and small,
That was her.
and then the other ones are the ones who do the blocking and the,
the dirty work.
Yeah, the Peggy
Yeah,
Hills.
the
block-
goons.
Boom, boom.
yeah.
I think that's what Holly used to do. You remember
The
her?
fun part of it, Holly.
Cuomo.
Oh, nah.
She used to. I think. Remember her? She was a comedian here. She's out
Oh,
of
yeah,
Austin
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
remember
think
her,
she
but I
used to
never-
do that shit.
Yeah.
She was probably a blocker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a guess.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Wait, San Antonio had a roller derby team? Or Austin had a roller derby team?
No, it's just like local.
It's local
people.
stuff, yes. I
They're
don't think
all-
it's officially
Oh, they don't have, like, a
but
league?
they get
Yeah,
together
this-
on the weekends.
They do it at
teams around
Skateland.
places. If you have like 12 people who want to do it together and don't care about their health insurance,
Yeah. Open it up.
yeah, they're just all getting together. What?
All right. So you had said she's probably a blocker. Like, I kind of felt like shit was like happening to me when like I would go with people places, and the look I would get immediately. Like if it was like we're at a bar with me and Oscar, like I would always get this look like, why are you here? You know what I mean?
Why?
Or am
No.
I bugging?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know
Like you
how.
were out of place?
Yeah.
At a bar?
Like I was the block. Like I was the fat blocker.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah. Hey, I have a friend. Do you have a friend? For my friend?
I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. Whatever. Just trying to throw something out. Good talk.
Okay, that's okay. okay.
right.
Thank you.
I had a friend who did roller derby, and she would go out to comedy shows then sometimes. So I felt obligated to go to her first roller derby thing.
Support.
Yeah.
And then she immediately got hurt, and I was like, oh, oh, I'm so sorry you're hurt, but I'll have to go to another one of these.
It hurts me to see you hurt.
But you won't be doing this for a while. So.
Yeah, what's more embarrassing, right? Going to that or her coming to an open mic or something? It's just like, you know, it's like,
That's the equivalent, though. Yeah. You saw me at my worst.
See the public bombing, dude? I would not, like. I think it's ballsy to bring a girl to a show. Like you, it's cool. Yeah, because it's your wife.
It's the wife. Yeah.
But like, I think you brought
as a date move.
Yeah, I would never bring a girl to a show.
Yeah, it's very scumbaggy.
Yeah,
of me.
as a date, no.
Yeah,
I mean, even if it's a regular show of me performing, I wouldn't really want to.
No, I mean I'll tell like a homegirl for
You
sure.
sit there by yourself.
Yeah.
and I'll be there afterwards.
That's what I told my wife. I was like, if you want to go to a show, like, just you got to go with a friend. We're not going. You're not going with me because I'm not going to be checking up on you all the time and stuff. And so she's like, I don't want to go. So I was like,
Is that expected?
fair enough. What? No, that's just what I told her. Because even when I was in bands, I was like, you have to bring somebody because I'm loading up. I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be checking in on her all the time. I'm trying
When you
to
put
get
asses
in my
in
zone.
seats, lady.
Hell yeah.
Bring a friend.
I do that for bringer shows.
But it's so wild, like how open micers bring their girlfriends along to open mics. I was like, dude,
That is crazy to me.
yeah. Are you trying to get rid of her? Like,
And even though like it's, I wouldn't do it at LOL nowhere. Yeah, LOL is the best one. So when I see people bring their girls, I'm like, bro. I mean, you're stacking the deck against yourself. Like if you bomb,
yeah.
and whoever before you or after you crushes,
Yeah.
bro, how do you?
Yeah. Like,
They usually quit.
I'm like, bitch, I'm funnier than you.
sometimes they don't, man.
Yeah, sometimes
they don't.
Their girlfriend is.
They're
You
resilient.
see the girlfriend up there, like every time the guy's doing the same set, and the girlfriend's just so happy, just recording it on the phone. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, dude,
Guys, be quiet. Give him a chance.
She starts saying the jokes as he.
she's mouthing the
Yes.
jokes.
This one's really good.
And then we went to the park. Like,
Nah, yeah. When people say like that they took their friends to open mic and then killed it, I was like, no, that was just your friends supporting you. dude.
Yeah.
Like, you got to perform in front of strangers.
You got to perform against 5 black women who don't want to be there.
Yeah. No, they want to be there. They don't want you to be there. Next. I was like, damn, dude, I just got here.
That is the best reaction to get from anybody is an angry black woman and make her laugh because they have the best reaction,
Yeah.
like the 0 to 60 of joy that they feel all of a sudden, where like they're in church all of a sudden.
Yeah, very
Get up and
animated.
yes, clapping, very animated. It's great.
That's great. Yeah, that's
Makes
a
you
great
feel
point.
amazing.
It does.
As
yeah.
terrible as they make you feel when they're not laughing is how great they make you feel when they are.
If you did shitty, but you made her laugh, and she was telling everybody else like that was good, like that's
Yeah.
great. That's all you need.
Y'all messed up. That was something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't let them bother. They just fucking pieces of shit. Right
You do you. You keep doing you.
baby.
I know that's right.
black off. Ready? Go.
Do you remember Tommy Munoz?
Nah, he had passed away when I like just started.
Yeah, it was before my time.
He would, because he said to do that thing, and he would do this bit on stage where I can't even really do it without getting probably arrested. I think, but the bit was basically he's at a restaurant with his friend, and he's doing an impression of a black woman, and then he does in front of a black woman. But then he does the impression, and he's just making gorilla noises. It's like, what the fuck is happening here?
No.
Damn, dude.
Ballsy.
It's like, but he would do that in front of black people, thinking like that would be funny to them, and it's like, why would you think that? Like it never worked. Like you only do that part of it in front of black people to make them laugh at it, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, they didn't find that funny. What are you doing? He wasn't trying to be racist. He was trying to be like ironic.
Yeah.
But it was like just
That's such a ballsy move, dude.
Yeah.
so it would make us laugh at what was going wrong.
Yeah, you gather everyone else like he's doing the Empire State thing again. Like, we're gonna catch this closing bit.
Oh, dude.
It's funny because like you will go and gather people to go see someone on stage because you like you know they're gonna crush, but then you do the opposite end of the spectrum of like, dude, you got to see this shit.
Yeah.
I call it like a memory bomb.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, Danny Boys.
I was,
That was that was mine.
dude, go.
I took a bunch of shit early, like at once. like substances.
Yeah.
And then right when the mushrooms hit in, I had to go up.
Yeah.
And I just fucking I would do the start of one joke and the punchline of another joke. I was so out of my fucking mind. And my brother was my older brother was with me. He was there. And it was a packed house.
Yeah, I felt like I was the only one not on mushrooms that night. I was just like,
Dude, it was wild. I didn't. He was
you
like,
were up there. You're like, all right, that's it for me, guys. Like you were just like,
I was like, yo, I was like, SOS, is someone gonna bail me out?
yeah, man.
You
You're like,
did
how much
Danny
time
Boys,
do I
right?
have?
Where?
You did Danny Boys, Daniel's show?
Oh, the weed place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one of them.
He was at the roast.
Yeah, there was a dude, I forgot who it was, but at Dakota Ice House last week, it's an open mic. Somebody was up there and they told a joke and it bombed. And all you hear is like the bartender like talking to whoever they're serving. It's like, it's 11:50. That's all you hear is like their joke got zero reaction to where all you heard was the bartender doing his job. Like, it's 11:50. It was so fucking funny, dude. Me and Jordan laughed so fucking loud about it.
Oh, I thought it was Jordan on stage.
We were like,
Fuck you, Savai.
oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What'd you say? It was the Battle of the Panda?
Oh, yeah, stop Asian hate, dude. Asians hating Asians. What's going on?
Nah, it's fine. I ain't concerned. But no, like that Danny Boys is fun because, well, it's tough.
I love you,
because they're like delayed. Like they'll laugh.
Yeah.
But it takes them a second. I was like, damn, dude, like, am I high? Are they too high? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, like you'll say something and you can accidentally scare them.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I caught a contact high.
Yeah, I did for sure, dude.
I did a guest spot at the Halloween one. So there's people like in costumes and shit.
Oh, shit. What a time to be on shrooms.
And I just made some crack about like werewolves or shit, and then you can see a guy kind of freak out a little bit. Like, oh, there's werewolves. What?
He sees them too.
He sees them. Oh shit!
It's not just me. Shit.
I saw a Transformers movie, the latest one, The Beasts or some shit, Rise of the Beasts. It was a Transform. I saw that shit on shrooms and it scared me. I freaked out. I was like, I can't do this. Like they're like animals turning into robots. It was fucking scary as shit. It was really scary.
I still need to have a successful shrooms
I saw
encounter.
midget wrestling on shrooms.
It made him sad.
It made me so sad. Bro, I felt like Calvin Candy and Django when the two black guys are fighting. He's like throws the wrench and shit, like to do something. Like that's what I felt like I was like witnessing, because everyone just has their arms around like fucking hit him. Fuck, I'm like, dude, man, they're trying to work. Let them do it.
Everyone's like Wolf of Wall Street tossing them.
Yeah.
You're like, they're humans too.
I was just like,
You're like, I gotta save them.
No, I think it's
I jumped in the ring and tried to cover before a chair shot. Like,
You could join the wrestling ring, dude. You
yeah, it wasn't very
could
hard.
be like the giant.
I would love to see you be one of their managers.
Yes.
I'm their diesel. Like dude, if I could travel doing that shit, all I gotta do is just trip a midget like once.
Yeah, he was grabbing ankles.
Oh, dude, you're Paul Bear. That'd be so good. So good.
To a mini taker.
Oh, dude. Oh man, I would love to be a WWE superstar, dude. Ah, that'd be great. Would you be a wrestler if you could?
Fuck no.
Y'all like
I thought
wrestling?
about it as a kid. I thought about it. Yeah. But like now, I'm just like,
It's like real shit.
yeah. I could do. I didn't realize like, oh man, they actually have endurance and they
Oh, it
actually
hurts.
work out.
Yeah.
And they actually like have to like it work. It's a hard job.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking jump off ropes, and I would always jump off bunk beds and then hurt myself and cry. I was like, why did I do that? I'll be mad at wrestling for a bit. You led me wrong.
That's why at the beginning it says, "Don't try this at home."
It never said that. Not
They
till
didn't used to say that.
Jackass. Not till Jackass did they start doing that with all like the other stuff. Like these are professionals.
And Jackass were professionals.
I always wanted to jump off of a mini trampoline into a ceiling fan. Like when I saw Steve-O do that, I was like, I want to do that. I wonder if I could do that for a living.
I want to break my parents' shit.
Yeah.
Bam Margera's beating up fucking.
I hated that. I hated that shit.
Fuck up Phil.
I was like, when he was sleeping.
That guy works hard for you.
Yeah. At least he's there, bro.
Passed back because he was taking advantage of having a good dad.
You're gonna regret that one day.
Shay, you're pretty much right on that one.
Yeah, dog. Oh, dude. But I hated like seeing them
Weird
like destroy like property and shit. Like I hate when I see like bands fuck up guitars or like fuck up the drum set. I was like, dude, that shit's so expensive. Like, stop doing that shit.
I would feel bad if they do if they're like poor bands. Because how's that guy gonna keep going?
What do you mean?
We were talking about this. All right, never mind. Like if they're in a shitty band, let's say they're doing like a tour like you were kind of doing.
Yeah.
The third night you trash your shit. What do you do for the fourth night for the show?
They're rich.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
It
it's just
depends. Sometimes they even just have a sponsorship where they get a free guitar from the fucking company.
They
Anyway.
smash
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
It's in the contract.
Fuck.
You have to smash this.
We don't want you playing our shit anywhere else.
Yeah, we have the most smashable guitars in the business, so you got to make sure you smash them every night.
I'm a big.
You got to honky tonk man that shit.
Honky tonk man. Yeah. Did you see that where they used like a real guitar? The one time it was a chair shot. Somebody tried to hit somebody with a chair shot, but it was a real guitar, and you just got fucked.
Who was it?
Because-
I think Jake Roberts says that.
It was
happened
I think it was Jeff Jarrett because he was smashing people with guitars at one point.
to him. Oh, that happened later. But Jake the Snake says he got hit by a chair shot, what fucked up his neck.
Oh, that's right.
And that's why he's addicted to pills.
Damn, dude.
So,
Yes, not
Shout
because
out.
they're fun.
I don't understand like when they talk about him how good he is. Like talking Jake the Snake.
not now. Now he can barely talk.
When he was like really like active.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. Like, what
He had-
was
he
he
had a
saying that
run.
was so wild?
He had a good run.
Yeah,
he was
he-
just, he had the charisma.
he
had
was
the,
he was not a great wrestler. He
Yeah.
could-
No.
What was great about him is like he could be in
His
the
dad.
ring and what?
His
he,
dad.
He was entertaining.
Oh shit.
His dad was fucking wild, dude. But go ahead.
He
I've
would
heard
do
of
next to nothing but make it seem like he was doing something. It was very
The
Okay,
the
okay.
snake bit, like, you know what I mean?
The snake was good,
It's
yeah.
entertaining.
like he can make like a headlock seem interesting, which is weird.
DDT.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Cornerstone, the DDT.
but no one was talking like him, like when he did promos. And
What was he saying that was so different? You were just being dark.
This a little speech he would give would just be. No one else was. Everyone else was like, "Let me tell you something. When I get in there with you, I'm gonna bleep it a blop and sip it a bop." And he would just be like, "When I get in the ring with you, you don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna
We all have a
bleep it a
darkness
blop.
inside.
I'm gonna blop
Someday
it.
we're all gonna die. I just want to make sure that I don't die with this emptiness that burns in my heart." And
Like, damn, dude.
when you ever see the you ever see the
So
innocence
poetic.
fall out of a kitten's eyes? Like, what?
I'm gonna make you feel the way I felt when I was molested by my father.
Whoa. That's why I said that about his dad.
I'm so scary, it's real. Now
To be
you're
fair,
scared.
he was never molested by his father. He just knew his dad was going out with 14-year-olds in the South. So.
It was different back then.
Yeah, different time.
It was one of those weird things where I think the parents were okay with it. It was like, because it was like the fucking like shitty South.
It was the
Yeah.
money. I think it was the money.
It's
right?
like, oh,
If he
this
had
guy's going
money-
to take my daughter and feed her so I don't have to have these 12 other kids live in the fucking Appalachians. None of my kids have fucking shoes.
Dirty hill people. Oh.
Yeah.
That's one less mouth to feed.
Just,
Or, whatever they do over there.
Yeah, dude.
it's so weird, like in this, like the South, like even like Texas, it's like how desolate in between cities was for a long time.
From here to like El Paso,
El
isn't
Paso.
shit.
For now, but like now, like you drive into Austin, it's like it's all stuff now.
Yeah.
But it's like in the '80s, it was like there's nothing between.
It was like
here.
a 2-lane highway. Like,
Yeah,
you know
and
what I
then
mean?
New Braunfels and San Marcos were very small.
Like from here to Corpus. It's like nothing.
Yeah,
Still
but it was just like nothing. There was like one gas station, shit like that. It was like so, and like the highways sucked. Like there'll be like when you go to McAllen.
Yeah.
How there's all the small towns you got to stop in. And
The 35s, the 25s.
Yeah.
All right, back to 50.
It was
yeah.
like dirt roads and shit. Like the rest of the South, like Mississippi, Alabama.
But they didn't
Louisiana.
catch up yet.
A lot of them, they still haven't caught
Yeah.
up. Exactly. So it's like just rural poor shit. That's all mainly poor people. So that's where this guy was getting away with that shit because those were.
Get away with murder.
Yeah.
He could literally get away with murder. So that guy was taking advantage of the situation.
Anything.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's fine. I don't want to say the word it's fine or it's great, but it's okay. I guess the parents were okay with what he was doing to their kid because with the guise of he's gonna probably take her away from this mess. It's like I was at the carnival last night because I was doing the show at
Fiesta.
Yeah, because I did the show at the station, and you just walk around and it's like, oh yeah, it's like Mexicans do that shit still now, where it's like some 17-year-old and their boyfriend's like 30.
Yeah.
And it's like shit like that.
Hey, well, he's going to take her.
Yeah. And it's like, well, they're having a kid together and they're married or whatever, but it's like it's still kind of fucked up
Yeah,
because they met 4 years ago. So
Yeah, when
Well,
it
he was still a grown man.
Yeah.
yeah, like they're 30 and 17 now, but
Damn.
so
Doc, when I was a
fucked up.
kid, I remember we used to have to drive to the HEB on O'Connor from Shirts because that was the nearest one we had. But that's how country it was, well, at least where Shirts was too.
Yeah.
We didn't have shit back there. And like we got so happy when we got our first HEB.
Yeah.
Like that was a big moment in our life.
Remember when HEBs were all small?
Yeah.
Like,
Where they all used to look like cafeteria halls.
yeah, it was crazy. None of them had like freaking restaurants inside.
Yeah, the one by my mom's got a bar in it now.
Yeah.
There's a bar inside of an HEB.
Yeah.
There were no store brands. It was like weird.
Just their shit.
Oh, that's great. You can get fucked up there. And
Yeah,
just
dude,
go
it's a whole
aisle
it's
six.
a whole ass bar.
I mean, honestly, you can get fucked up at any HEB if you're brave enough. But just
Dude, my boy Ghost, he used to do that. He would crack open beers inside the store. Try as much as he could, put it back, walk away.
That's ballsy.
the amount of people that I've heard do that, because Davey was saying how he used to get fucked up at Walmart. He would take liquor, like take the bottles to the fabric aisle and drink them there.
Yeah, like somewhere where nobody's
Which
at,
is
yeah.
genius. There's no cameras in the fucking fabric aisle.
I stole the fresh trees, the car scent trees yesterday. For the first time, I realized I could just put this in my pocket. Like, I was just like,
This is a loss leader anyway.
I steal the water sweeteners. That's my thing. Pat, what do you steal?
I don't steal nothing, man.
You gotta steal something.
Nah, still hearts.
You said it cool though. You said it real cool.
I think I'm cute. No, sex.
Nah, man, I don't steal nothing.
Have you ever had a heist?
I mean, I used to steal candy as a kid before, like, but like now I'm just like,
Have you ever stole anything with like crazy consequences now?
no,
No.
no,
I'll steal like little things here and there.
like little things, but like nothing above like what, $50, $100.
Oh no, yeah.
You stuck at like $3.99.
Yeah, I stole like car fresheners, like air fresheners. It was $3.50. I put it in my pocket.
Scott stole these couches. He's like, I still rock like this.
I think.
Bro, I love committing a good heist.
I think my
That makes me feel
yeah,
better.
yeah.
A heist. What are you talking about by a heist?
I think I think my biggest score was like a tent, like for the beach. Like it was a
That's
tent,
solid.
2 chairs, and a grill. But like, cause me and like the friends were there at like Walmart buying everything in South Padre already, so we already bought like a gang of shit, so much to where you were like comfortable of like, if I just don't scan this, I'm paying like $100 already for like food and just beach necessity bullshit, beers, ice, food, all that shit. And like I just didn't scan the tent, the 2 chairs, and like the grill. Got away with it.
Damn.
Over $100 maybe. It's nice.
At one point, I had a collection of valued goods. I remember I tried to sell them to anyone. I was like, hey, Pat would be like, I need.
He's like, oh, do you need this camera? I was like, where'd you get it, Scott? He was like, no, don't worry about it. Do you need the camera? I was like, Scott, I'm not gonna buy stolen shit from you.
He goes, dude, I need shit with receipts, at least for taxes. I was like, dude, fuck the taxes, dude.
Last year you asked me like, hey, what size jacket does your son wear? I'm like, what? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I get him a Christmas present, dog.
Dude,
I'm like,
I come across things. That's it.
Just a bunch of USFL jackets. Got a good.
Oh, dude, like I mean, we had some good stuff.
it was the loser of the championship game, like
Oh, the
shirts
kids in
that they
Africa
sent to
shirts.
Africa, yeah.
I had some like good. I had some decent stuff.
Sticky fingers, Scotty Sticky Fingers.
That was the old me, not the new me. New me don't do that.
We were talking about bands a while ago, just to pivot. I don't think I've ever asked you this. Like, what's your favorite band? Like, you got like a top 5 or something?
Jim Johnston.
Favorite band? Who?
That's the guy that does all the wrestling music.
Oh, that's right.
Kane theme.
Right now, I'd say. I always say Weezer. That's always in my top 5.
Okay.
I haven't been listening to a lot of music lately, so it's always hard for me to
Really?
go back and
Yeah.
remember what I like. It's all been like podcasts or like comedy albums.
You listen to comedy a lot?
Not as much as I used to, but yeah, I mean most of that's what it was on my Spotify or Apple Music.
Damn.
You know what sucks is like they don't put, because I have Spotify too. I know you do, right?
Yeah.
It sucks because they don't put a lot of comedy albums on there.
A lot of them took them
old
down
ones.
themselves.
No,
But
they
if
weren't
you
being
look,
paid,
they
yeah.
have them as podcasts. You can find full albums.
Like Segura's got albums on there and stuff. Older.
but they're not hit. Like he didn't upload it.
Oh, the ones on YouTube?
No, on Spotify.
Oh wow.
So if you look at their like, there's songs that's not on the albums for whatever reason for like rappers. Like for Schoolboy Q, it's Blessed. It's not. It's on YouTube, but it's not on there. But I found it. Someone uploaded it as a podcast,
Oh yeah.
and so that's how I'm able to listen to
something
it.
gets uploaded. It's like a weird way that they do shit. Like, so stuff will get put, like an album will get put onto YouTube.
Yeah.
By the actual like distributor somehow, and then because of the way YouTube changed everything to podcasts, some of those then they got rid of Google Music, whatever it was. So now everything's back in those lists as podcasts.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of weird. It's kind of fucked up.
But like that's how I was able to listen to like Chappelle. Like it's just random shit. You can just search. You have to search through a lot, but eventually you'll find some hidden shit.
Yeah.
I call it the Spotify secret menu.
I think the last like good specials I listened to or watched was like Attell's, Soder's, and Kyle Kinane. I think those are like the last 3 comedy things I watched. They're pretty good. Cool. They're newest ones.
Dude, how often How often do you go up?
Depends on the week or the month, honestly.
Yeah.
So sometimes a lot, sometimes not a lot.
Because
What's
you're
a good
back
week?
and forth like constantly, right? They go back and forth from New York to here,
Yeah.
like every week.
No, I mean this month I was here a lot because I do some stuff around the house, but usually it's like 2 and 2 or 3 and 2. So
What's the most amount of times you've gone up in 1 week? At least in New York.
7, but that was more like before pandemic.
Ah, yeah.
Because now it's like I don't go up a lot of places I used to go up because either like the place changed and like I don't know. In New York, I can go up more, but if I don't get anything out of it, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
What's the point? Yeah.
Exactly.
See, all right, what does that mean? Get anything out of it? Like, is that just for like new jokes and stuff, or like?
I
Because
say for
I feel like
response.
every time I go out, I get something out of it, even though like maybe I'm a new tag or arranging something, but it's not necessarily like a new joke every time. But like every time I get something out of it. So what do you like? What does that mean for you?
Well, now it's like there's certain room like elbow room here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Like
yeah.
the way you go, if you go up there, it's like what the fuck was that for?
Okay,
Yeah.
And there's certain rooms where it's just like they're not produced very well, so it's like there used to be a place called the Village Lantern. Now it's called Comedy Shop. And when it was Village Lantern, it was great. They would always have audiences. Now it's like, oh, I can put in for like my dates, but it's like they're not gonna give anyone weekends unless they're a producer. They can stage trade. So I'll get like a Thursday night that gets canceled half the time, or has 5 people there that are just like weirded out because it's like, ugh. So there's something like to get from it. Like I can go and do my jokes to people who aren't gonna listen.
That's like, what can you pull from? What can you take home?
Yeah, it's like I can
Yeah,
try to make
okay.
these people laugh,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna feel good about it. Even if I do, it's just gonna feel like work. It's not. I'm just gonna feel like I'm wasting my time. Or I can stay home and write, or go do a podcast. Or there's other shit I can do instead.
Yeah.
If I was going up at the cellar every night, like that'd be different. But even then, there's some people who'd stop getting, like Shane stopped getting as much as he used to from it for a while, because he was saying like there's some audiences at the cellar where it's like they're just foreign tourists.
Yeah.
So there's stuff he was doing that was like crushing, like on the road, but at the cellar, he was like getting nothing.
Because they have no idea what the fuck he's talking about versus.
Yeah, it just depends on the audience you get there.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the stand. Like their audiences usually, not like it's a lot of women who are there to see like famous people.
Yeah.
Like
Matt Rife or something.
yeah, or just other like they're there to see people like Hannah Berner or that type of comic where like they don't do jokes. They just like
Hannah Gatsby.
it's a woman who just like gets like yappy and chatty, or their crowd work is like, oh, are you two together? Oh, that's wild. And it's like they're not even telling jokes. They're just women talking to each other like fucking idiots. Like, it's like I don't need this shit in my life. So
Spoken word.
it's like if you're a hot guy, they listen to you, but if you're this, they're like, what's going on here?
But if you're this.
Do you have a favorite like comedy club or a favorite place you love to go up?
I mean, the Cellar is my favorite
Cellar?
overall, and
Nice.
then I like stand up New York. I don't really do New York Comedy Club. I can never get the same person, the same booker to look at me, but and then around there, like a lot of people don't like Uncle Vinny's in Jersey, but I do. I mean, I've always had fun there, but I've been lucky because like I do it with people who have an audience. So
Yeah.
Is that the pizza place? Do they do pizza there?
no,
too?
no,
Oh, okay.
it's a restaurant, but it's a comedy club first.
Oh, okay.
Have you done Soul Joel's?
No, but it's good now. Before pandemic, it was not good. And
That's where
then,
that fool grabbed Big J.
yeah, and then during pandemic happened, and then he made it like a real thing. But before they were just like bad bar shows.
Oh,
And now it's like a real comedy club down there.
nice.
But I've never done it. It's good though.
What's the craziest show you've been on in terms of like the lineup?
In terms of like how good it was.
Yeah.
I mean, Skankfest is a festival, so not that one. I wouldn't count that one, but the Laugh Button show I did at the Village Underground,
Who was it?
because that was me. Like I went up after Jim Norton and before Giannis Papas.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn.
But it had Bobby, it had Jim Florentine, it had like Mike Feeney was hosting, and like some other people too. Like can't remember who else was on, but it was like a stacked line. It was great.
Yeah.
Voss. So that was probably my favorite one in terms of like a full lineup that was like that. But my favorite two shows were the ones where it was me hosting for Bobby at the Fat Black, and then Bill Burr did a guest spot,
Damn.
and Colin one time.
Dude, that's
when
fucking
he-
ridiculous.
That's
so,
awesome.
That is live, dude.
But but I worked with the Hyenas with Chris. Chris used to do like a night there every month, and I was hosting one time.
Chris
where-
Shaw?
Chris.
DeStefano.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
And there was a while where like Indian comic who put his fingers in people's mouths. What's his name?
Aziz.
Yeah, Aziz. He was doing drop-ins all the time, and he would like go long. And Chris was trying to work on a half hour, like a specific like amount of time. But on the Fat Black shows, like they're so tight that if someone came in, you had to cut your time. So the time being cut would be Chris's. And he was like, "I'm trying to work on this thing." And it's like, "What do you?" And I have to tell him yes, but I don't want to. And so he puts them on, and Aziz goes on, and there's this little like area that's between the Fat Black and the bar that's on their side. But there's no sound barrier; it's just a curtain. And Chris is just loudly making fun of Aziz.
Oh, damn.
And it's like, I should just take that little guy and throw him down the stairs. Like, so, how dare he? Like, he's joking. It's like, how dare he ask me for a guest? But he's just fucking around. And we're just all like trying not to laugh super hard. And we can't see him because the curtain, but I open the curtain because he abruptly gets off. He only does like 5 minutes.
Oh, he said, fuck this.
And I'm like, yeah, because we're making a lot of noise.
He probably heard everything.
Yeah, and he probably heard something, and like we're obviously being disrespectful. It's our fault for laughing so loud because Chris is whispering, but he doesn't even like do the shake the host's hand or whatever. He just gets off the other side. And sorry, it's like very awkward.
Damn.
Dude.
He just scoots off and. We heard later from one of the men, like, what do you guys do to him? And then Chris smoothed it over, but it was just like, just him saying he's going to throw Aziz down the stairs. It was the best.
I credit you put me on the bonfire, and I'm like a big fan of it now, but I think it was like the last episode, or like the one before that, they were talking about Robert Kelly was talking about how one time did Dion Cole get mad at you one time for not wanting, because Dion Cole I think wanted to go up after Bobby Kelly, but he was headlining.
Yeah.
And do you mind telling your point of view or from that story?
Yeah,
because like just set some context.
Bobby's
yeah.
conflating two stories.
Yeah.
Then so I wasn't there for the Dion Cole part.
Oh, okay.
And
or it was somebody, another comedian. It was
no.
was it?
The thing that did happen to him, but
Okay.
it wasn't the host wasn't anyone he knew. It was like someone local.
Oh, okay.
But that was at Good Nights,
Mm-hmm.
and we were doing Comedy Zone, and that show sucked. But that's where the host, like, he didn't want the host to bring him up, and also the host didn't want to come back on stage. Like, the host would just kind of leave after bringing me up, so I had to bring up Bobby, and then also like end the show. It was like
Yeah.
a weird fucking show. And then some dude, and it wasn't the same host every night. And every time the host was like, "Yeah, I usually headline." It's like, no one fucking cares. It's like, well, you're hosting the night, motherfucker. So shut up. And they wouldn't host. They would just go up and bomb and do none of the hosting shit. But then one of the shows, some guy was like a local to the area, not to the city. But I never heard of him.
yeah, I think that too.
He wanted to, like, they wanted to do a guest spot after Bobby, and I was like, no.
Yeah, he's the headliner.
It's like, no, he doesn't do that. So, no. So I just told that guy no. Like, no,
Did it get tense?
not for me. I don't know what happened after but it was like, he's not going to want that to happen. And I don't want to stick around for this shit. So I think I said something like, if you want to tell them that bring it up after we end the show, that you'll do time. I don't fucking know.
The
But,
people at the club or
but like,
whatever.
I'm not going to bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to end the show and then
Call it a night.
yeah,
I'm out.
They can do whatever you want to after that.
After the headliner.
And I think the guy just got pissed and left. But I didn't deal with it.
That dude that I did shows with in Arizona is like that.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Howard Hughes. So I got a guest spot with Willie, but it was them two, and then he brought two guys with them. So he just gave me 5 of his.
Barcenia?
Barcena, yeah.
Barcena.
But the guy that owns it, he was on Bar Rescue. But he started the show off, and then I think he canceled the other two guys that Willie brought with him. He's like, oh, I'll pay him like whatever, but how about this? I'll do 30, you do an hour. Yeah, we just run the 2-man show.
What?
Yeah, dude. So I got a guest spot the first one, and then some guy was like, "Hey, man, that was a good set," and he was like, "It was all right." I was like, "Okay, dude. Like, you don't have to be a dick about it." And then what he would do is, so he would do 30. The headliner would do an hour, and then he would go up after the headliner and do like another 15 to 30. And he would always do it.
Yeah.
And his Bar Rescue, like, he started crying and shit on it. It was pretty funny. Like, eventually.
So he told 2 other dudes that were supposed to be on the show, like, I'll still pay you, but you're not doing the show.
Because we need to keep the show tight.
Fuck that, dude. I'd rather
Like,
do the time.
and both of those fools came from L.A. to Phoenix. And they don't move like Willie. Willie flies. They had to drive.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I told him no.
It's
I
like
mean,
a
I'd
6-hour
rather do-
trip.
Rather do the time than the money, I think. Well, I don't know.
Did they just drive right back after they got paid? Or?
Well, I mean, we all spoke. We hung out. Like, they were cool.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know,
But
we
like they
bullshitted.
weren't like they didn't have like a show. Oh, we'll do our show tomorrow. Or
No, they were with Willie.
but that's it. Like they weren't on a tour.
No.
Like it was that show.
Just Willie got him a
back
road
home.
gig. Yeah.
And they didn't do guest spots either?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember, like, specifically. I think we probably did mics or some shit afterwards.
No, but
that show, no,
the
yeah.
show you did a guest spot on.
I think they
didn't do
did. I think they did the first show, but not the second show.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they did the 7, but not the 9.
Okay.
Still, it's weird.
That's wild. But that dude was wild. He was different.
Yeah.
Howard Hughes, I remember him. And then I used to do shows where a guy like he was an actor that ran a comedy club, and he also taught comedy classes without doing stand up, which is interesting. But like his like claim to fame was
An actor that teaches a comedy class. That's interesting.
that owns a comedy club and
Oh,
teaches.
no, they don't own a comedy club.
Upstage?
but- No. No.
Sorry.
I think his name was Sean Dillingham. Like his claim to fame is he was a poker dealer on This Is Us. Like that was like the coolest thing he did, dude. Every time I see him on TV, I'm like, man, fuck this geek. He was a piece of shit. I did not like him, but it was cool. I got to open for Kristen Key.
Oh,
That was
great.
dope. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Kristen Key rules.
It's cool. She was just in Cap City.
Dude, she can play the guitar like a motherfucker. Her joke about the Subarus is funny. I like her shit. Her shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah. She used to, when River Center was still
Yeah.
there, she used to be there every year. And she was the best. She was really nice. She would really help you out.
When she would drink, because she used to drink back in the day. She don't drink no more. She's sober as a gopher.
Yeah.
But we'd drive around. We're all drinking beers in the car.
Sober
Sober as a gopher.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were
I didn't
considered.
know they had a problem.
I guess
They're
drunk
sober.
Drunk as a skunk, sober
Yeah.
as a gopher.
I think I got that from E40, in all fairness.
What's that?
I think I got it from E40.
Okay. Sober as a gopher.
You stealing shit too?
Davey, we're coming for you.
Dog.
Baby.
That,
Look back.
I
dude.
told Davey, I was talking to Colby on the phone, and he sent me the response that Davey did. In all fairness, he did that like really good.
It was a good comeback. It
yeah, it was a
Like-
good response.
I was like, I don't care whether what it is or what it isn't. It's not my chili, not my bowl. I was like, but the fact that you were able, like you took it to that point.
Not my salsa, not my pepper.
No, but like I was like, dude, that was fucking sick of you to answer it that way. Like that was the best,
production of it.
the
Yeah.
best possible answer. This motherfucker came out with PR training and everything.
Yeah. I mean, Davey, he has a master's. He's a fucking genius when it comes to
He's
this
good
shit.
with the socials.
The social medias. He's good with it.
That was solid shit. I'm proud of the kid.
But now they're getting the word out that San Antonio steals jokes, and I was like, damn, dude, not all of us. I mean, like, we can't.
Have y'all ever been accused of stealing something? Have you ever been accused?
No.
I've accused.
I did.
I've accused people. Yeah.
The accuser.
I did a Louis C.K. tag for a bit, and AJ Garces, he's like, "Hey man, that's from he." Oh, I guess it's before your
Remember
time.
Tram?
Tram's
Ex-husband?
Tram's baby daddy.
I know of her.
But he's like, "Oh yeah, you want to check this out, and he didn't even know like the timestamp. And I went and looked at it. I was like, "Fuck!" But nah, that was it. I think.
I used to worry more about that, and now I see a lot of newer comics not knowing they're doing something that kind of bites on older shit.
Yeah.
So now it's more like, unless it's like word for word,
yeah.
like it's the bit, not like the bit.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a reason to tell anybody anything, because it's like there's only so many ways you can talk about certain things. So it's like if somebody,
You're not reinventing the wheel.
yeah, and then it's that like the thing with Mark Norman where he had that joke about like rescue dogs, rescue girls kind of thing.
Yeah.
And some other guy had a joke like that was about the same subject.
That's more premise,
Same
right?
premise.
It's like, yeah, it's like what I mean. A lot of stuff is like kind of shared premises going the same direction.
Yeah.
but, like it's not. None of it is like that big a deal. Even the thing with like Davey is like, oh yeah, but like even when that guy did that joke, then like that was a concept people already like
Yeah.
said.
Ari Shafir's Build the Wall. Who's gonna build it?
Yeah,
That everyone had the same joke.
Dementia,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, like I'm not trying to shit on Ari, but like if I were to say certain premises from Ari's like last hour,
Yeah.
you would
Jew?
just go, no, not Jew, the one he's like about to
No.
record.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like just saying the premise sounds like he's biting on people, but then you listen to him do it, and it's like, oh, I mean, they're talking about the same thing.
Just premise sharing, but different punch.
If all I say is the premise, then it sounds like it's an old, like all these jokes have been done before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, he's talking about certain subjects have been done before, and I guess they're similar, but it's like it's him doing it, not. I need to word that better. It's his perspective on the subject, not him redoing a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So-
what did David call it? Multiple discovery or linear
Linear thinking. Well, yeah, because like Brian Regan and Seinfeld have a joke that's the same joke, but they didn't know they were doing it.
Yeah.
The thing about Halloween.
But Regan's the fucking man.
Yeah. They're just like both making fun of the same thing. So, of course,
Yeah.
they come across, like, I think it's the masks from back then. So they're just making fun of those old shitty masks.
And yeah, I think that's like a thing that can happen to anyone too. Because like, what are you supposed to know? Every fucking joke ever told ever? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, shit.
Yeah,
Well, that's why it's like, well, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean like there's limited topics. There's marriage, sex.
Yeah.
You know, child, kids, growing up, raising kids. You know, like they're all it's all been done. And this guy, I mean, like I don't think he stole from Debo, but they have a very similar joke.
Cool.
Dubs and Debo have a very similar joke, but I wouldn't say like he stole it. Like it's just like the topic is gonna lead to like these certain outcomes, these certain paths.
Oh, yeah.
Inverted titty nipples?
Squirt. Turn up. But it's just so wild, like how he's on like this like soapbox, like call people out. That it's just like no basis. Like it's just I don't know, man. It's sad too because I tried to get along with the guy. I was supposed to do a show that got canceled in Austin.
Oh, yeah.
But wound up going to the Black Rabbit, so I'm glad I had a spot to go to anyway. But it was just like, dude, like I was like, don't do this. Like, don't. He wanted to go after the club because it said the club's not fair. I was like, it's not supposed to be fair, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing. Like you just showed up and you want like
Everything.
yeah, you want spots that people who have been here for years are getting. Like, and also, LOL, it's listed as a local showcase. Yes, it's treated as an open mic, and you'll be lucky if you get an open mic slot. But they're curating a list for the showcase.
Yeah.
Because there's people that show up to that on a Tuesday for whatever reason. They should be given
Wanting
a
to
good
come
show.
back.
Yeah, you want
It
them
sets
to
up the
come back.
weekend.
It sets up the weekend. It sets up what the showcases that we have there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Cap City does theirs too.
yeah, man, mothership. I mean, everybody has their way of doing things, and if it's not fair anywhere, and that's just how it fucking is.
Yeah, the ones where it's fair or where there's no audience, it's just comedians.
Yeah.
And even
It's an
though
open mic. It's a glorified open mic.
It's elbow room.
Yeah. Elbow Room is
fair.
Even they're not fair, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's like it doesn't matter. It's like everything's run for them. So go start your own room. That's what you really want.
Yeah, man. I mean, produce your own shows, but like, hopefully they don't get canceled.
But if you're
last
funny,
minute.
you get to be pushed up. It's
Yeah.
like, if you go up there and you're killing with your own material all the time, and then you'll get put on those lists. It's like it's not that hard.
And that's I was told him that because he kept
Well, it's not
every
that difficult.
every clip that he made, he would send it to me, and I was like, dude, you gotta stop sending me this stuff. I was like, I mean, if that's how you want to get clicks or attention, but like, just focus on yourself. He's like,
You're going to alienate.
yeah, and that's,
Well, he is. That's what he's
that's
doing.
what
Yeah.
exactly
Now
what
nobody's
he's
going to
doing.
fuck with you.
No one, no, yeah.
Yeah, like I've never met him, but it's all I know him as now. Is the
Yeah.
guy.
But what sucks though is like when you share it, when people share it, like Davey stole the joke, people sharing that, because then it makes San Antonio look weak.
Yeah.
Because then all the outsiders, because I like Davey. Davey's a good guy. I don't think he did the shit intentionally. But like, if all you see is 10 people sharing that video that are from outside, they're gonna be like, if that's their guy, that means the rest of them are gonna be dog shit too. So I don't understand why people would share it.
Yeah.
All right, share it privately. Just text it to your friend. Don't.
Just talk about it. There's no reason to put that on blast anyway.
Yeah, don't publicly shame it.
It's not your joke to begin with.
Yeah, you're fucking with everyone's shit.
And
now.
that's the thing too. I was like, it's not your joke; it's somebody else's joke. Like, why are you defending this? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I would have just told Davey, but I have a relationship with him.
yeah. So I don't know. It doesn't.
It's
it
just a
doesn't make
shitty
any
way of
sense.
thinking, and you're just being another shitty person with that same thing. If
But
you're
also,
sharing
the
it,
the
it's not
place where he
yours.
did it, if who else was the judges on that one?
I don't know. I just know it was killing.
Oh, the Kill Tony episode? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
If Redman and Tony didn't catch it as that means it's not.
Yeah.
They didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I mean it's not obviously out there, so
Yeah.
it's like it's just someone else did that joke already. But that happens so often anyway.
I think it was like Adam Ray too. He was in a disguise as like one of his characters that he does or
The
something.
lady or Dr. Phil?
I think it was the lady. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Elaine.
Elaine. Yeah. Yeah.
But
So yeah, like you said, like if they didn't catch it, it's like
like that would be for
Davey's
them.
fine. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Kid's gonna be all right.
Kid's gonna be alright.
Yeah, whenever like a joke or a one-liner comes like too easy for me, I was like, oh man, that has to be from somewhere else.
Yeah.
So if I'll put it on Facebook, and if it gets like a response or whatever, I've never Googled. Like I tried Googling like shit that I come up with, and then I'm just like, how long am I gonna be? What am I gonna be searching for? You know?
Exactly.
So it's hard to do that. Like when people say they Google their own jokes, I was like, how is that even possible?
What do you type?
Like,
Yeah.
do you type the whole thing? Do you type keywords? I mean, like, how do you?
This has brought up 0 search results.
Yeah. I think before it would come up like it was like a one-liner. It would come up as like if it was a tweet or something. But yeah, it's not really gonna bring anything up.
I still like sending it to friends.
Yeah, just ask a friend. That's really all you can do.
Have you heard this before? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard anything
That's what
like
other
this?
people do.
But I'll send him some shit. He'll tighten my shit up pretty good. Patty's good.
Yeah. Like if I have a joke that I think someone else might be doing,
Yeah.
or I think it sounds too much, like I'll just text them and go, "Do you have this joke?
Are we on the same path? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have some? Like, you're not doing this already, are you?" And hopefully they don't go, "Yes," and then they just take the joke.
Yeah.
No,
Thanks.
no one's ever done that. But if they're just like, no, they don't. Even Attell like ask people.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
heard about that.
So it's not that big a deal.
But this shit's so out there. It's like, who would think anything that you have?
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
thieves. San Antonio thieves.
Yeah.
Could be our new.
Stop doing it.
Yeah. And if you're not funny, quit going on Kill Tony.
That doesn't make us look any much
It's
better
making it look
either, bro.
So bad.
I know, dude. Yeah, the San Antonio roster on Kill Tony, it's not that fucking
We don't got the
hard.
best record.
It's
Quit
not
saying you've been doing comedy for 15 years. If you've rest in
Yeah,
peace.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I felt bad, dude. I felt so bad.
Say you're from San Marcos.
Because we were sharing a room in Houston, and we were starting to talk about his Kill Tony episode. And he was like, "Dude, yeah, man." Like he was like, "It fucked me up." Is he? I was just like, "Damn."
I heard about it. I can't watch it.
he did
I won't
the
watch it.
Olive Garden. Like, when do you
okay.
stop? When do you stop? When do you stop?
Yeah.
And I remember they were just like, "How long have you been doing stand up?" He's like, 15 years. Like, damn, dude.
But him, they were just giving shit because they didn't like what he was doing.
Yeah.
But like Cody and who's the guy that just bombed?
Jose.
Jose.
Like those were just like, what the fuck is this? Like, not even. Like this is like. Have you ever said these words before? Like,
Yeah.
what's happening? Because with Israel, it was like, oh, they just don't like what this is.
They don't like the bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't like that style of comedy, which is not for a Kill Tony audience.
Yeah.
That's for like if he was doing that at Dry Bar, it'd kill. So it's
Yeah.
like it's,
Yeah,
Or you
that-
doing it in front of drunk Mexicans. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hard bit to do a 1 minute
To tighten
spot
the fuck
on,
up,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Because usually when he does that in a set, it's in the middle of the set. You already know who he is. You already understand his humor
We've
and
met.
stuff. We've met. So when he's doing that, it's funny.
exactly. That was just he didn't know how to do 1 minute.
The 1 minute was tough.
But
Yeah.
the rest of a lot of the other ones are just like,
I saw the one where the dude went up and just hard. First word.
oh yeah,
I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
From San Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was here. When he brought it on the road at LOL.
yeah.
That's the only time I did it. It was like, but
The hard R?
6 years ago when it was here. At
Uh-oh.
LOL.
That was your hard R.
Yeah, my hard R. 6 years
I
ago.
did a soft day.
Yeah. And I've driven up a couple of times, but now like I think people are gonna like see me like, oh, he's from San Antonio, boo, or something. But
Well, at least they give you the minute to do your set first, then they talk shit.
yeah.
So if you just have a good minute, if you don't have a good minute, say you're from Austin.
Well, I usually just go up to try to get on the Mothership open mic because it's Monday, and then they do Kill Tony. If I don't get on the open mic, then I'll try to sign up for Kill Tony and just wait it out.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna go up one time, but then that was the week. It was happening with one Raul did, but it was when Mark and Dan were gonna be on it. So like, I'm not gonna go part people like no.
Yeah.
oh damn, yeah.
Do that, just eat a dick. There's like,
He had the funniest joke, and I asked him about it because he doesn't say it though. Mark Norman, he was like talking about how he met a girl, or he got off on the wrong exit on the subway, met up with this black chick. They start flirting, they catch a vibe. He goes, then some guy comes out, and he yells like hard R lover. And then Mark goes, whoa, it's way too early to start throwing out the L word.
Yeah, that's good. Shit. But man, you're doing Skankfest. Have you done all the Skankfest this year, or since they started?
I didn't do the first Vegas one, and then I didn't do the first two because I wasn't up there yet.
Oh, okay.
The ones in New York?
Yeah, 2017 was the first one I did.
But yeah, I saw your name on the roster. I didn't get
Featured performer. Who did?
on. I don't know.
Who did get on?
I mean, there's
I have the list on the website,
a shitload of people, but yeah, I applied, but I was like, eh.
but they haven't picked everybody yet. They have like the secondary list they do later.
Ooh, good to know.
These are just the ones they booked from people that they already. They're not. This is the non-submission list.
Oh, you're already headliners and shit like that?
Like they already know you.
Yeah.
List, yeah.
I want to start going to the Creek and the Cave more.
It's a good place. I like it.
The few times we went, but the few times we've been there, it has not been popping.
No, but I mean,
It's been like 7 people.
It depends which show you're going to. If you do shows like Banana Phone or like their Dirty Show with Adam Lucky, they have a lot of shows that do. And Rebecca's one of those people where she's good at recognizing talent,
Yeah.
and she'll really try to help you out too. So
No shit.
yeah, like she put George on one of the shows this weekend. Like she loves
That guy's a
George.
fucking
She's
monster.
great, but like she looks out for people because
Hell yeah.
she knows funny. So
Yeah, I got to get to Austin more. I think I'm doing the Friday show there at the Black Rabbit, but do that drive.
I had to
Dude, I'll roll.
help them out with how to use drop-ins. It was like, Cam Bertrand.
Yeah, the white boy?
Dude, Cam's
Yeah.
hilarious.
So he wanted to come do a drop-in, and whoever was there was like, well, I'll ask. And then I was like, yeah, Cam's
Let
do a
him up.
drop-in. And Jeremy was like, well, I don't know him. And I was like, yeah, this is how you meet him.
Dog.
This is how you get from A to B, bro.
Like, he goes and says, I did a spot there. It was great. And other people come down, and people say they saw this famous guy or this guy that's known.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
So, it's like, I know you don't know him personally, but it's going to help you, at least to help the room. Even if he doesn't put you on his show, it's still going to get you something.
His hippopotamus bit. Have you heard that one when he does that?
Can't remember.
Dude, it's so good. He talks about like killing how many people like hippopotamuses kill every year. It's so good. He was like one of the first comics I ever saw. Like when I started, where I saw him at Rockbox, and I feel like that was like the first comedy show I ever like watched. I watched him do an hour. Dude, fucking kids dynamite.
Yeah.
he's dope.
Yeah, let people do drop-ins if they're known people.
Yeah.
That's going to help your room.
It's like, no, Chappelle, I don't want you to do 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm good, bro. We got a stack
We
lined
had a
up
stack
already.
lineup. I'm sorry, man.
Don't
Did
have
you
your
email me? Did you share the flyer?
Don't have your open micer door guy tell...
Anybody, anything besides,
Yeah.
do you have a ticket?
Yeah. Just tell, oh yeah, go down, please. It's-
All right. What has been your best show that you've seen? Stand up wise.
That I've seen.
Yeah, or been on.
Scene was when I went to the cellar. I got in and saw like Shane, and that's when David Tell called me pal in the bathroom.
I remember that.
Big moment.
He
for
just
me.
needed some room.
Big moment for me. Yeah, I was at the urinal. He was trying to get in the stall. He's like, "Excuse me, pal," and I was like, "Anything for you, sir." And then he closed out the show. Greer Barnes was on that show. So that was like the good show, man. Because I've only seen that when Comedy Central had that week at the cellar thing.
That was so good.
And so yeah, so it was good to see that room, be in that room. Best show I did, I don't know.
Part of the DMHB in Cyprus, or
None of my shows. I guess like just opening up for Pablo was pretty good because there was like a big crowd.
that's
man.
fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
That's still sick.
Crazy crowd. It's always like it's intimidating because they're just there for Pablo, and then like you're just like they just want me to get out of the way, but when they fuck with you, you're just like.
You're there to lube him up. You're the fluffer.
Yeah, but they don't know that. They don't know the business. They just bring out Pablo. So it was nice when like they're like just like they're not just like hurry up and get off. They're just like, oh, this is nice.
yeah.
But yeah, man.
Dude, my flyest. All right, I was a door guy. When I was a door guy at the club, it was Trace Holt. You remember him? Out of Indy, he hosted. Then it was a 4-man show. It was Trace Holt. Then it was Shane Moss. and then Ron White, and then Attell.
Damn.
That was a hard ass lineup.
Yeah.
And I remember like David Attell said some country shit, blah blah blah. Am I right, Ron? And then Ron, you just hear Ron in the background. He's like, "Do your fucking time." That's all he yelled the whole time. It was funny as fuck. Yeah. But that was a hard ass show. And then I went to one of the oddballs. Oddball was dope. I saw Louis, fucking Chappelle. I don't really care for Flight of the Conchords. That's just, it's not my steez.
Yeah. They're rude dudes. I saw them once. I got backstage passes for not Bumbershoot, but they do something out there in Washington. And so they get off stage. It's like, oh, good. That was a good set. They're like, yeah. It's like, damn, dude, all right.
He hit you with like a fuck off?
Yeah, the Jermaine guy. Not the other guy, the Jermaine guy, the one with the glasses. Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah. I was like, I don't like you no more.
Where we at?
Yeah, we could wrap up, I guess. What do you got coming up, man? This will be out not this Monday, next Monday, so.
I'll be on the 7th. I'll be at Stand Up New York. That's all I know off the top of my head right now. So,
At your social?
follow me at Mike V Suarez, and when I'm in town, see me at the station on the awesome Friday night shows.
Yeah.
So the best local showcase, I would say, in the city right now.
Best late night showcase on a Friday, yeah, for sure.
I'll be there.
I didn't qualify it so far down. I just had.
I did. Fuck you, Jordan.
You said it all Scarface, bro.
I know, dog. Damn.
No, I made it a little more broad. I was like, the best local showcase in the city right now. And he said, the one on Friday at midnight with this many people. I was like, no, it's better than that. It's
Jakey, what do you got going on? Where are you going to be at?
Next week, on May the 3rd, I'm going to be at the Hop Doctor. Shout out Anthony Bain. This is going to be the first time
Big
I
Tone?
do that. Yeah,
What's Hop Doctor?
It's going to be cool. It's a bar, I think. It's a bar show. Going to be doing
It's
that.
a chain, like Hop.
Oh, the Hoppy Monk?
No.
It's a different hop place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different
bar.
hop. Yeah.
I fucking hate that place.
The Hoppy Monk?
Yeah, just because I don't like being anywhere I can't go to the bar directly in order to drink. You got to wait for your server.
Is that why you don't go to Upstage?
So there's two hop name places.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're chains. One's a chain, like a big ass chain.
Hoppy Monk's a chain.
Yeah, May 3rd,
of them
Hop
involve frogs.
Doctor. May 10th, I'm going to be at the Blind Tiger every Friday night. And then May 18th, I'm going to be at Black Rifle Coffee Company doing a private gig or something for the company. It's like their party or something. So
Nice.
I'm going to bomb it.
Speaking of stealing money.
He's at Jakey5_.
at Jakey5_ on Instagram.
At your homie Pat.
No, well, what do you got?
I ain't got shit, bro. I'll be at the station when I'm there.
You got some nice jackets for sale. If you need a
Bro, we did have some wild shit,
a
bro.
couple of nice tripods for some iPhone 12s.
Dude, we had laptops, we had MacBook, we had a lot.
Yeah.
Sober as a gopher.
Sober as a Gopher, dog.
You
Good
need
prices.
We were running the Enterprise.
if you need an operand Roomba, you've got a case of those half off.
It was 100% profit.
If you need a good euphemism,
If you want a misspelled Wu-Tang flag.
Is it?
No, but
Okay, good.
temporary.
Yeah. Forever.
Wuhan tank.
May 10th, I'm starting a new comic showcase. Might be the only one show that I ever start producing and hosting because I'm getting burned out of hosting and producing shows. But anyway, doing a new showcase, monthly showcase at the station called Hot Damn. First one's going to be CJ Landry, Raul Sanchez, Justin Governal, Tori Poole, and Michelle Cantu. So that's May 10th. Coming out to that, get tickets on the Eventbrite at stationcomedy.com. Everything else you could find at your homie Pat on IG and Facebook. Yeah.
Peace.